call it a day. Gentlemen, thank you for your time. Is that all? You're a non-believer. Why should we waste time on kabuki?
I don't know what that means.
It means that you've already tried your plan and you're number 4. You've enlisted my expertise and you've rejected it to go on the way you've been going. I'm not interested in this. You can understand.
I don't think your 3 months or however many thousands of dollars entitles you to refocus the core of our business.
Listen, I'm not here to tell you about Jesus. You already know about Jesus. Either he lives in your heart or he doesn't. Every woman wants choices, but in the end, none wants to be one of 100 in a box. She's unique. She makes the choices and she's chosen him. She wants to tell the world he's mine. He belongs to me, not you. She marks her man with her lips. He is her possession. You've given every girl that wears your lipstick the gift of total ownership.
So now, information on penny stocks that had huge upside potential with very little downside risk. Does that ring a bell? Okay, great. Well, reason for the call today, John, is something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute? Name of the company, Aerotime International. It is a cutting-edge, high-tech firm out of the Midwest awaiting imminent patent approval on a next generation of radar detectors that have both huge military and civilian applications. Now, right now, John, the stock trades over the counter at 10 cents a share. And by the way, John, our analysts indicate it could go a heck of a lot higher than that. Your profit on a mere $6,000 investment would be upwards of $60,000. That's my mortgage, man. Exactly. You could pay off your mortgage. Stop. John, one thing I can promise you, even in this market, is that I never ask my clients to judge me on my winners. I ask them to judge me on my losers because I have so few. And in the case of Aerotime, based on every technical factor out there, John, we are looking at a grand slam home run. 4,000, that'd be 40,000 shares, John. Let me lock in that trade right now and get back to you with my secretary with an exact confirmation. Sound good, John? Great. Hey, John, thank you for your vote of confidence. Welcome to the Investors Center. Bye-bye.
It counts for his team leader. When I was a junior broker, I did it in 26 days. Okay? You're not sending out press packs anymore. None of this deadly to time life operator bull. So get on the phones. It's time to get to work. Get off your ass. Move around. Motion creates emotion. I remember one time I had this guy call me up. Wanted to pitch me, right? Wanted to sell me stock. So I let him. I got every rebuttal out of this guy. Kept him on the phone for an hour and a half. Towards the end, I started asking him buying questions. Like, what's the firm minimum? That's a buying question. Right there, that guy's got to take me down. It's not like I asked him, what's your 800 number? That's a golf question. I was giving him a run, and he blew it. Okay? To a question like, what is the firm minimum? The answer is 0. You don't like the idea? Don't pick up a single share. But this putz is telling me, 100 shares. Wrong answer. No. You have to be closing all the time and be aggressive. Learn how to push. Talk to him. Ask him questions. Ask him rhetorical questions. Doesn't matter. Anything. Just get a yes out of him. You're drowning and I throw you a life jacket. Would you grab it? Yes. Good. Pick up 200 shares. I won't let you down. Ask them how they'd like to see 30, 40% returns. What are they going to say? No? You? I don't want to see those returns? Stop laughing. It's not funny. If you can't learn how to close, you better start thinking about another career. And I am deadly serious about that. Dead serious. And have your rebuttals ready. Guy says, call me tomorrow. Bull. Somebody tells you they got money problems about buying 200 shares, it's lying to you. You know what I say to that? I say, hey, look, man, tell me you don't like my firm. Tell me you don't like my idea. Tell me you don't like my necktie. But don't tell me you can't put together $2,500. And there is no such thing as a no sale call. A sale is made on every call you make. Either you sell the client some stock or he sells you on a reason he can't. Either way, a sale is made. The only question is, who's going to close, you or him? Be relentless. That's it. I'm done.
Okay? All but one. Fun don't anyway. Let's talk about something important.
Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5". I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. For a man in finance. Trust fund.
You stay. Hey. Do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
Happy Thursday to all. Baby, just back from Pennsylvania. I just flew in from Pennsylvania, and boy, are my arms tired. Love it. Welcome on, people. Okay. I love it. This is a happy Thursday. Again, Thursday's crazy. I never know if it's going to be a good one or a shitty one. We never know. We're going to fucking find out. Okay. Now, let's get into this shit. Okay. Couple people asked some questions. Boom. Hold on. Let me get to the one good one. I got a good one here going on. Big Zach. That is awesome. Sorry.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
Boom, baby, Zach. That's awesome. Achievable is fucking awesome. I agree. Achievable is stupendous. Stupendous. Awesome. Incredible. Okay. They're really good. For the SIE, there's no one better. Seriously. They teach it better than anyone else. So I always say, if you're doing the other exams, get Achievable to learn and get like the Capping Q Bank or the STC supplementals just to supplement your yield. I am so happy for you, Zach. It's a big deal. It's a big deal to get that shit done. Okay, a couple quick things. If you need free resources, boom, I got my Facebook group, right? I always forget the name of it. FINRA NASAA Exam Prep Network. I'll put the link in here if anyone wants to join it. Although Michael is brutal. You better make sure you answer all the questions or you're not getting in. He is fucking brutal with that. There's a link. If you want to get in this group that is so active, we got chats for every single test. There's 5,300 people in there, and there's at least 1,200 active. There's 6 or 7 posts every single day. Not me. I'm not even involved anymore. I go in and I help a lot. But there's all people talking to each other, setting up groups. It is awesome, and it'll help you. But remember, when you apply, you need to answer all the questions, because if you don't answer the questions, Mike is going to deny your ass. Boom. La Rosa, baby. My cult of personality, my man. Okay. So that's one down. Let's see who else. Michael Williamson. That is outstanding. The 65, SAE 65. That is awesome. I am so happy for you, my man. That is some outstanding shit.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom. Yeah, Violet's, I don't know where the hell she is. Yeah, she's right behind me right there. I'm afraid to turn her around, but she is like sleeping like a dog. Like a dog she is. She's right behind me. Okay. She is an awesome dog, Billy. I agree. She's awesome. She's getting a little old. I'm a little worried. Okay. Let's get into this. Mighty Soul, I'll get you guys. Okay. So, Ryan, I don't really talk about my tutoring on here, but like I said in the chat, just kind of like talk to you about people, take screenshots, write down stuff you're issue with. Then we'll jump on and we'll hang out. We'll do it. We'll answer all your questions and you'll feel very, very happy. But make sure you work with the other people in the group so that you're not asking the same question 4 times. Okay. Okay, Ty, baby. Ty, can you tie me up with you, Ty? Okay. I've been studying using Series 7 to STC. I've gone through the book and just took a couple of final exams. Okay. You know what? Here's the thing. So if you do an STC, okay, first of all, as you do the exams, they get harder as you go up. Remember that. So they go up and up and up. They get harder as you go up. So what you have to make sure is that you're go over the bad stuff. Okay. You probably should watch videos or read chapters. Here's what I say. Maybe go back and, well, if you just got through the book, you got to take some chapter quizzes. Go take the chapter quizzes first. Okay. That's your first bet. Go take the chapter quizzes first. Then go back and see where you're weak. Anything under a 70, reread or watch a video, then move on. Don't keep taking over and over again. You don't want to memorize. Then start taking finals. But look, you're right there. The 157's an outlier. You're probably watching Cute Girls Walk By or something like that. Just get into, go back into chapter quizzes, see where you are, and then go reading. Okay. Also, remember. Okay. What was I going to say? Don't forget the free resources that you also got Brandon Rith over at Pace of Wisdom, Susie Masters, Susie Rhodes over at Past Masters, and Brian Lee at Test Geek. Also, my membership stuff. We meet tomorrow night, every Friday night. I got the 65, 66 at 6. I got the 7 at 7 Eastern, and the options at 8 p.m. Pretty awesome. Good. We have a lot of good stuff coming out of those classes. Okay. And Armin, who passed, he's hoping to come on tomorrow night, give a little feedback on what he saw in the exam. Okay. And you can ask some questions if you're in the group. Also, check out, if you need tutoring, I'm here to do it, but I don't like talking about it. But you can check out Michael Weiss over at Series 7 Exam Tutor.com. Check him out. He's a good tutor. He has a CFA. He's been in the business like me for a while.
Most tutors are just tutors and weren't in the business. Okay. Like I tell everyone, everything on this exam, I either traded, sold, or fired someone for violating the rule. Okay. Okay, Mighty Soul. I don't know. Stacy, stay on there. Okay. You can make a shitload. Here's the thing. A client associate, you're probably in the the top, probably low ones, mid ones, maybe. Nothing. I mean, you want to move on. You want to get up to be an advisor at some point, but you could probably get in the ones with bonuses and shit like that. And some people make more than that. If you're really good at what you do, your team gives you bigger bonuses and you make more. But I'd say your top end range is in the mid ones, which is fine. But you want to move on and get. And here's the thing: a lot of places, if you're a client associate, will let you bring in business and pay you for it. Okay, there you go. Okay, Mike Williams, that's awesome. Okay. Eddie, I fucking know. Lorenzo, I'll get you. I know. That's why I tell everyone subscribe on a laptop or desktop. Don't do it on your iPhone because Apple upcharges you 30%, which is goddamn ridiculous. Okay, rights math. Okay, so I do this all the time. Not heavily tested. Do you have to understand that the N plus S thing, the market minus S over N plus 1 and not 1, I don't think it's a big a deal anymore. But here's one thing you have to know. You may have to figure out, and I have a video. I think if you find I have a video where I do the math on this. Yeah, I think it's called the formulas for the 7 or something like that. I'll try to find it while we're doing this. But understand, it's the rights. So you have to understand that you're going to get one right for every share you own. Fair enough. And you have to also understand that you're going to have to hand in a certain amount of rights to get a new share. So if you have to figure out how many new shares you're going to get, there's kind of 2 ways to do this. If they ask you, how many rights do you have to hand in to get a new share? If they say, how many rights do you have to hand in to get a new share? You take the amount of share that you have to give you a couple. One, they're going to give it to you. 2, if not, what you do is you take the number of shares that are outstanding and you divide that. Is it around 2 divided by 10? Okay. You do the number of shares outstanding divided by the number of shares they issued. So let's say they have 10 million shares outstanding and they issue 2 million. You do 10 divided by 2, that gives you 5. That's how many shares you have to have. That's how many rights you have to hand in to get a new share. So again, you do the issued minus you do issued, already outstanding, divided by what they've issued. That tells you how many shares, how many rights you're going to have to hand in to get a new share. I know I made this worse. So let's scratch that reverse. If you have to figure out how many, because I'm rambling, because I came in hot from the ride. If they want to ask you how many rights you have to hand in, you do the number of outstanding shares divided by how many shares they issued. So if we had 10 million outstanding and we issued 2, you do 10 divided by 2, that's 5. You have to hand in 5 rights to get a new share. If they say, how many new shares do you get? This is what you do. You do the opposite. You do the number of shares issued divided by what they had outstanding. So again, if it's 2 million shares issued and they had 10 million outstanding, 2 divided by 10 is 20%. You add 20% to what you own. So if you have 1,000 shares, that's 20%. You're going to get 200 shares. That's where you're going to be. Okay. Boom. Kyle, not heavily tested on the balance sheet stuff. Okay. Hope that helps a little bit, NK. Don't worry about that whole market price minus subscription over N or N plus 1. Not a big deal. Okay. Okay, Lorenzo. Okay. Hold on. Let me go. 1 second. I think somebody sent a mention. Hold on. Stacy C., we are here for you. I am so happy for you. I am so happy that you did this. You're going to get the one that Momentary Mo loves. Momentary Mo loves this.
Like a bullet to your brain. Upside, inside out. She's living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down. Living la vida loca. Her lips are devil.
Stacy, boom, baby. Fucking love it. You're out. Done. You're done. No more shit. Don't have to listen to me anymore. You can unsubscribe and get on with your goddamn life. And you can tell your family and husband, you don't have to listen to me anymore. No more do they have to listen to my cursing and all that shit. I will miss you. Okay. Lorenzo, sorry. I got to do the good and the bad. Okay. Listen, you failed it today. First, I do the video on this. If you look at my TikTok, I have a video on this. Nobody gives a shit. Just what you have to do is tell everyone today, anyone in your life that knows you're taking the test, tell them today. Sissy, I know. I am telling you, he's fucking awesome. His Marcus Vizito is by far the best teacher Kaplan has. Now, If I do this, he also does the options the same way I do, which is awesome. So it carries forward. Now, you missed it by a few. Do not. So first of all, tell everyone today, make today the bad day. Now you're going to take the weekend off. Seriously, Lorenzo, take the weekend off. Even if they say you do some questions, fucking just mail it in and then Monday start again. What you're going to do, first of all, do not act like you need 4 points. If you fail, do not act like you need 4. I need you to think you missed it by 32%. That's what you have to do. You have to think, I missed this shit by 32%. I need to improve everything. So what I'm going to do, you're going to sit there and read the book for the first 2 days, first 2 weeks. Week 7 to 10 days, you're going to read the book. Hold on. Is there one on yet? Not yet. Okay. So you're going to read the book for the first 7 to 10 days. Remember, you got to deal with the ADD, right? Okay. So now, my autism, whatever my wife calls it, Asperger's, whatever the hell it is. Okay. That's how I memorize. And that's part of the reason I can memorize questions when I take the test. Now, I shouldn't have said that. I'm kidding. Now, first of all, read the book. Go over the book, and then anything you saw that you go, I saw that before on the exam, write it down. Just if you I saw the exam, jot it down till I saw that information, go through it. Then you do, okay. Now, next thing, read the book, then just do quizzes. You would almost act like you're brand new again. I'm going to tell you right now. So there's a couple chapters not to worry about rereading. Don't reread options. Just do math on that. Okay. Don't reread margin. Nobody gives a shit. Just do math on that. DPPs. Nobody gives a shit. And then the balance sheet stuff. I'm answering clouds at the same time. Yes, it's on the test. Balance sheet, fundamental, technical. It's there. Just 2 questions. Not heavily tested. More basic shit. It's not going to be heavy. So Lorenzo, you have some work to do. But remember, this is what I tell everyone. Once you pass, nobody gives a shit. Once you pass, nobody gives a shit that you fail. They don't. Because it's a weird thing. Like we will even look at you like a fucking pariah till you pass. And once you pass, it's like, hey, buddy, welcome back. Because we want to make sure you're in the game. So that's what it is. No hard feelings. It is what it is. Lorenzo, you're going to get it. Okay. Lana Lang. Okay. Have you watched my video, Jose? So Jose de Ros. I love Jose Ricardo Ros. I love Spanish name because they're like fucking 9 miles long. Okay. So 2 things. The annuities, I have a video on that. If you go to my 7 playlist, I have an annuity thing. If you understand it that way, you're good. Remember, the vendors go kind of nuts on the questions, okay? The vendors go a little too deep. You got to make sure they understand that annuities are non-qualified for the most part. They grow tax deferred, and then you can either withdraw and pay taxes on the growth or do an annuity, and then you get paid for life, and then you pay tax on a little bit. Go watch my videos on it. I pretty much cover what you need for the exam. It'll help you. Now, and again, the vendors go a little too deep on that and the options. Now, the options, well, there's a lot. There's other people on YouTube that do options. You can do mine, which will change your life. It costs you $20 a month. You join in, and I fix options. Literally, I had a person when I was doing the options. We sat there in the office, big guy. He started crying after 20 minutes because I was like, what happened? He goes, it's so fucking easy. Okay. And he goes, I spent 2 months trying to learn these and we fixed it in 45 minutes. Also, I have a massive video in there called Option Armageddon. So I do all the videos to learn, and then I do a 2-hour video of just doing problems, hedging, spreads, all that stuff. Okay. I see a very dangerous question just popped in. Okay. It's different. Okay. Oh my God, Interfan, go take the fucking test. You're good. If you're getting 91s, as long as you're not memorizing, you're fine. As long as your timing is down to an hour or less. Look, as long as you've read the book at least twice, then you're fine. Don't worry about that. Okay. Do not worry about that too much. Okay. You're in good shape. Go take it. Just make sure the timing's down to an hour or less. Okay. The Friday night thing between 5 and 10. I had one time I had like 15 people in there, but that's a max. Some people just sit in there, don't say anything. They just want to let it go. Maria. I know it's Marie, but Maria. What's in the name? Okay, so now, how are you doing, baby? Interfan, you're gonna rock this thing. Get the fuck up. Hey, Interfan, get the fuck off my live. Oh, Jose, you're worried about options on the SIE? Move on. Not even a big deal. If you know the basics, okay, Jose, then don't buy my membership. If you're taking the SIE, do not spend money on my fucking channel. Okay, save it for the 7. My options playlist, my options basic will answer any question you have on options, especially the cheat sheet. Okay. So why are you still on here, Interfan? Get the fuck off. Go get some sleep. Go get laid, get massage, whatever it is. Go watch my Series 63 crash course stuff, and then get the fuck off and go get some sleep, my man, and come back on Tuesday and tell us how you beat that bitch. Okay. I'm not saying beat the bitch. I'm saying that bitch of a test, right? We don't want to go there. I'm not P. Diddy. Okay, so No, Haley, it does not, but it's hard. Okay, so Haley, it's you're in good shape. I have people who so save your money. So Haley, you're in good shape. If you understand everything and the ones you get wrong are like stupid mistakes or convoluted shit, you're fine. And a lot of times past perfect goes a little too heavy on the math. So I have people who can get over mid-60s and pass it. So you're in good shape. You're ready to take it, okay? You're ready to take this test, Haley. Okay. Kyle, not heavy. Hey, you like this? Down 40,000. That's a stock you change out. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, so I have an update. I'll get to you in 1 second. So, by the way, Kyle, earnings per share. Come on. Earnings per share. How fucking hard is that? Earnings per share, Kyle. We're morons. It's in the thing. EPS, earnings per share. Earnings divided by share. Boom. P ratio. Price over earnings. Come on, we're morons. You got to be able to do this, okay? Dividend payout ratio. Dividends divided by earnings. So that's a little harder, but dividends. So the dividend payout ratio is how much we pay versus how much we earn. So it's dividends divided by earnings per share. Haley, no problem. Okay. Update for you. I think I told you guys the other day, my video, if you watched it, I bought right before, makes me so fucking mad. So now, and I was teaching the class yesterday and they kind of rubbed it in. I like NVIDIA. I've owned shit. I bought every time earnings come out, they bash NVIDIA. It's been working for me, right? So here's the thing. So, and I asked this question on the video. Some people answered it. And this is a question for us all. You can all answer it if you want. In the pain. Last week, NVIDIA was earnings were coming out and they were bashing it. So I said, wait, they're doing the same thing they did 3 months ago. They were bashing the shit out of NVIDIA before their earnings call, and it dropped to 680. So I bought 10 shares, right? And then it ran to 800. I'm all happy. So now they started doing it again, and it dropped to 950. So I said, you know what? I'm going to buy some out of the money calls, like really out of the money. Stocks trading at 950. I bought 1110 calls, 1110 calls. Okay. Now, if you guys look up where it is, it's crazy. So I said, you're beating up so much, it has to make money. So boom. On Thursday, like at 3:45, I bought the June 21 1110 calls for $11. Good. I bought them for 11, maybe 1101, but let's go with 11. Next morning, I wake up, earnings comes out. It's great. Stocks up a lot. They're worth 21. Boom. I bought 5 of them, went up to 21. I made 10 points. You guys tell me how much I made. Okay. So I bought 5 1110 calls for $11 and then sold them at 21. And I'm like, okay, I'm probably giving up a little bit of money. It's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So then I watch later in the day, it goes to 29. I go, look, usually I sell options too soon. So, too late and I lose money. So I'm happy I almost said the number. Tell me how much I made. Again, if I bought 5 calls for $11 and sold them for 21. Now I looked later the day, I went to 29. I'm like, oh, I could have made another 8 points, whatever it is. But I was like, I'm happy I made money. Now, here's the fucker. Okay. I said, fine, it is. So I waited a week and I went back in later. And I said, NVIDIA is moving up a little bit. I went to go look up what the options were. You remember? So I bought them at 11, sold them at 21. So the other day, like Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe it was Tuesday, I looked at them. Motherfucking $69. I bought them at 11. I sold them at 21. They went to 69. Then I said, okay, fine. I fucking missed out on a shitload of money. I made money. I'm still passed. Okay. So think NK. So I made 10 points, but how much is it times 5 options? Remember, so each point is $100. So I made 10 points. That's $1,000 per contract. I bought 5 contracts. So I made $5,000 in 12 hours, which is awesome. But I am so furious because the options went to $69. So I could have called them for $69 and made 59 points. Okay. And then as I'm telling the students in my class, go, wait, you know what? It's at fucking 84. Went to goddamn 84. I could have made $73 a contract times 500. I don't even want to know. Now it's dropped a little bit, but holy crap, I must have done a lot. So I'm happy. I'm one of the few people that can make $5,000 in 12 hours and be goddamn furious. Okay. Boom. I fucking love it. Okay. There we go. Now, Sissy, I agree. He's awesome. Okay. You're going into his class. Boom. Okay. I don't know what's going to happen with the band. I think they're going to sell. Hopefully they'll back off. I mean, who knows? If it goes, it goes. But I think there'll be a big fucking problem if this ban goes through. You know what? What are they doing? China's really doing it? It's our fucking fault for scrolling through kids dancing. Okay. Now, sure, Haley, I can work on that. Okay. Balls, I'll try to answer this thing. Now, I will take the SU tomorrow at 8 a.m. Okay, Lana. Okay. Okay, that's why okay. Boom, you're fine. Don't Don't overthink this shit, okay? Just relax. That's why I tell people not to take the test the day before. You're good. You're good, okay? And Haley, I will get to the future forwards things for in a second. Now, your job, relax, Lana, get off my live, get the fuck off, go relax, go find a guy, girl, get a massage, whatever you want, get a pedicure. I don't give a shit what you do. Relax, do something relax, smoke a J, whatever it is. Go for a quick glass of wine. I don't care. Do not study tonight. Maybe go through the crunch and facts of SAC. If not, find my SIE quick and dirty video. Go watch that, my crash course playlist, and just go to bed. I'd rather you go to bed early. If you feel like I need to study, which you shouldn't do, and you're passing, you're fine. One test does not mean anything, okay? Now, because sometimes it's stress. Fine, get up early, go for a run or a walk or something, get outside, then go beat this bitch like a badass, like the badass bitch you are. Okay, now, okay. Dustin, I'm so happy. I promise I'll get to you, Haley. That is why I'm glad. I think my options videos are pretty awesome, and they're cheap. It's $20 a month. Okay. Now, let's talk about futures and forwards a little bit. This is going to be more for, let me go back to this. Okay. So futures and forwards, okay. Boom, there you go, Anastasia. That's awesome. I love it. That's the way to do it. Okay, so now, I just think my story of pain hopefully will make people feel better. That, how could somebody be mad that they made money and then they're pissed? But anyway, okay, so if I'm a farmer, so futures and forwards are contracts to buy or sell a commodity, okay? You don't have to go too deep. So if I'm a farmer, if I have all this wheat and I have all this wheat that's, oh, wow, all this wheat. I'm like Michael Landon, Charles Ingalls walking through my wheat. How awesome is it? I have all this wheat I'm going to sell. Okay. And now, right now I look in the market and I can sell it for 50 cents a bushel. Fine. But I can't harvest it till August because I don't have the people. I can't do it. That's going to be full. I'm worried that by August, the price will drop. So I'm going to enter a futures contract by selling a future. I'm going to sell a future, which is a contract to sell the wheat at 50 cents. I now sold this wheat. So now I sold it. This contract says, Haley, that you're the farmer, you're rich, you're Charles Ingalls. You're going to sell, you've contracted out to sell your wheat at 50 cents a bushel. Maybe it's 10 bushels, whatever it is. You're contracted, obligated to sell it. So you have to sell it. Because it's not like an option where you get your rights and obligations. Now, I bought the wheat, because let's say I bought the wheat from you. I buy the contract from you and I give you some money, okay? So we now have a contract, okay? We now have a contract where I'm going to buy the wheat from you at 50 cents in August, and you're going to sell it to me at 50 cents in August. We good with that? That's what it is. Now, we're obligated to do that. Now, as shit goes up and down, okay, you can buy or sell it. So let's say the wheat drops in August to 30 cents. Now, that means your contract's going to be around 30 cents. You sold it at 50. You could just offset it and buy it back at 30 cents and make 20 cents and then sell your wheat, and you're hedging it. I would be screwed up. I would have to buy your wheat if you exercise, or I would just sell the contract at 30 cents and lose 20 cents. So if I buy it, I'm hoping the wheat goes up. If you sell it, you're hoping it goes down. We're both contracted. The only way out of that contract is to offset it by buying it back or selling it. Now, so if I'm a farmer, remember, if I'm a producer, a driller, a miner, a farmer, any of those people that produce products, I'm going to sell futures to lock in a price. And they are traded on exchange, very liquid. If I'm a buyer, like say Sbarro's has to buy wheat for their crappy dough, I'm worried the price will go up. So I will buy futures. So if I'm a hedger, if I'm a consumer of products, wheat, soy, oil, whatever it is, I'm worried the price will go up. So I will buy futures to lock in a price. So even if it goes up, I'm still going to have contracted out to buy it ahead of time. Now, I'm doing high level, but just so they're very active. Okay. Futures trade on exchange. We're good. It all works. Okay. We're buying and selling, and it's very liquid, easy to get and easy out. So if it drops and you want to get out, buy it back. If it goes up, you want to get out, buy it back, you take a loss. Now, futures are that. Forwards are a contract between me and you, Haley, directly. So it's like I contract to buy the wheat from you, you contract to sell it. It can be, we can adjust it, make it like 3.5 bushels. We can do this. We can do anything we want, but it's a contract between you and me. So there's not liquid. It doesn't trade. If you want out of it, I have to let you out. And if I want it out of it, you have to let me out. So it's harder to do. Usually that's more local stuff. And it's not going to be like, you're not going to be doing a lot of it. It's usually just like if you have a small number or something like that. That's what, so futures are liquid. If you're a producer and you're worried about it going down, you'll sell futures. If you're a consumer and you're worried about it going up, you buy futures. But either way, both sides are obligated, right? It's not like an option where you buy an option and you have the right to do them. You are obligated. If you hold that wheat, let's say you buy pork futures and you hold that future till expiration, if you don't sell it, you're going to get a call. Go, hey, where do you want to put those pigs? You have a train load of pigs. Where do you want them? They'll be on your front yard. Hope that helps a little bit, Haley. Okay, touchy subject, like him or not, you can fucking hate his guts. This trial, the other trials may have meat. This trial was a travesty. This trial was fucking bullshit. It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. And the other trials actually have meat. He did shit wrong. This was purely political. So everything the judge did was appealable. They'll appeal it after the election. This was literally to keep him off the ballot. The other ones, he might have done that shit. So I'm going to boom. That's what I'm saying. You may hate him or love him, but this trial was shit. Thank you very much. I love it. I know, Billy. It's good stuff. Okay. I know she passed the SIE. I don't think she's taken the 7 yet. She did pass the SIE, though. Okay. Kyle, Lorenzo, no, I'm not the man. You're the man because you're going to beat this next time, and you're going to come in here like fucking Superman. Right? Okay. Now, exactly. I agree. That's the thing. Like, again, the other ones may have meat. This one was just Alvin Bragg trying to fucking get his shit. I'm not going to go crazy on it. You can hate him or love him, but the trial was fucking shit. Now, I'm averaging 85% of practice in, but I'm nervous. Okay. You're good. Here's the thing. So, Kyle, if you're doing that, and the Kaplan Q Bank is good, they're hard. Okay. So, do between STC and Kaplan, if you're passing everything, you're good, especially for averaging 85%. But if you're memorizing, that's not as good. Okay. So, what you want to do is you can subscribe to us, join the thing, get the options down. But the Kaplan Q Bank will help you. Okay. The Kaplan Q Bank will challenge you. Don't expect your scores to drop. If you're in the 85s, the first couple of exams, you're going to be like 60s, maybe 70s, maybe even low 60s. So you want to make sure that you give it some time to build up. Maybe when you do the Kaplan Q Bank, do chapter quizzes first to get used to the wording, then jump into finals. Okay, Anastasia, you don't like the ebook? You can email them. They can give you a PDF. But yeah, I mean, you can go on Amazon and buy books. I mean, you can buy an STC book or stuff like that. Yeah, you can reach out to them and get a PDF. But a lot of the time, some people are trying to share it on Facebook, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't like people sharing it. Okay. Hold on. Let me get back to you on that. Elias, are you still here? That's awesome. I love that. Done, and done, right? That is fucking awesome. I love it. I have to give you a little bit of love.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang.
That is outstanding, Elias. It's great to be done and have this shit off your plate. You get to enjoy your summer. That's all of you are going to be that way. I want you guys to sit back for a second and visualize that this is going to be over soon. You're going to get through the pain. Mike LaRosa, he's failed a 7 3 times. And then the first time he bails out, he nails a 66. Fucking insane. Okay. I want you guys to visualize that you're going to be done. Visualize that pass. Visualize not getting a score. You have to think that way. You're going to think positive. Okay. Good. Also, guys, if you're driving around and you don't want to watch the videos, go check out Blue Collar Finance. It's a good one. I think it's all my videos are on audio there, so it helps. So you can just listen to them as you're walking around. And don't forget, guys, if you're taking the 65 or 66, I have a really long video called The Glossary. It may help for every exam. 8 hours of me just going through the terms and explaining A through Z, all the different terms. It's going to help. It's a definitional test, which is great. Okay. So Anastasia, is there a physical book? At Chivo, you can get a PDF one. Okay, that's fine. But they're made for your phone and stuff like that, which is awesome. But if you don't like it, go reach out. Go on like eBay or Amazon and see if you can just buy a book. You could do that. Or just go to Kaplan or STC. If you're going to read one, go get an STC book. Seriously, go maybe buy it. Can you read on a PDF or does it just have to be an actual hardcover book? If it is, call them up and ask if you can just buy the book and nothing else. STC. If you're going to talk about a book, STC is a better book. It's easier to read. Jacob. Here's to getting your 7. I fucking love it. That is awesome. I love it.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without.
Love it, Jacob. That is fucking outstanding. Okay. Anastasia, that's awesome. A little trading in there. Remember, once you start working for a firm, they better know what you're doing. You better make sure the firm has permission. Okay. Oh, I make it out of early. Look at this. Okay. Yes, sissy, it's everything. It's a little more 65 stuff, but it's really all finance terms. Okay. Johnny boy. Oh, Johnny boy. The pipes are blowing, right? Okay, so now, yeah, it seems harder, right? It's not much harder. It's just different. Like the guy Mike who failed the 7, he banged out the 66. It's kind of the way you think, right? So the 7, you may like that better. This isn't as bad as you think it is. It is hard. It's also the regs scare people because it's half the test. It's fucking hard. It is hard shit. I mean, it's not the 7 and the 66 are definitely hard tests. Okay. And they're just different, right? One's all regs and they're written differently and stuff like that. But remember, a lot of the vendors focus more on the mathy part than the concept part. Okay. Okay, the 65, 66 Zoom is 6 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern. We do the 65, 66, 6 p.m. Eastern. I know Isabella keeps bugging me because I haven't posted. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. It's on YouTube. It's also on my podcast, Blue Collar Finance. But let me see if I can find it while we're doing it. Let me do this thing. There we go. 8 hours of hell. Okay. Here is, I'm putting my vlog cross in here. Boom. That's that video I just put in. Okay. Eddie, so I'm just going to say something. If no one saw your first post, they think you're spam, Eddie. Come on. What the fuck? What do you think? I'm a dirty mailman here? Okay. So that video I just had, I'm going to get that off. Okay. Okay. So again, it's at 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. I just put the link in there. You should be good. Yeah. Listen. Okay. You got to figure if you did a month for SIE, you're probably going to do a month for that too. That's just the way it is. You got to do a month for both probably. There's no way around that. The 65 is tough. A lot of overlap with the SIE. Also, Kaplan's books are so fucking big. They're literal. I mean, they're massive. Okay. The Kaplan bigs are like 600 pages where the STC is like 300. I love reading, but I'm like, oof, that's tough. Okay. Okay. They don't get hard, my man. So if you're in July, the options, look, look, here's the thing. If they click, they're easy. It's the hard part is getting them to click, right? So a lot of times they're very, very hard to get clicking. So it is what it is, right? So if you're doing well with it, the hedging stuff is a little harder. The straddles and spreads are actually easier. They just seem harder. So yeah, my videos help. If you're not, Eddie, if you're using my videos or not, it's great. If you're getting them, don't spend the money on my videos. If you're not getting them, then my videos help. But it sounds like you're doing pretty well with them. So you're going to be fine. Okay. Okay. Now, I think I have some. Let's see what happens. Okay. So first of all, Dustin, you got to tell me, what are your hours at work? So I know there's a delay, so it's going to take a little bit, but what are your hours at work? So if you start at like 8 and you have a short commute, I would say try to study in the morning, not at night. That's my big thing. Okay. I would try to study in the morning because here, let's go through this cycle, right? So let's say you study after work. Let's go. You get up, you drag yourself to bed, you get your coffee, whatever it is. You get to work, you start working all day, you get done at 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever it is. Then you're tired. Then you start studying for 4 hours, 4 hours. You're tired, you're exhausted, you fall asleep. Where the fuck is the break? You don't have a break. And then the weekends, you probably study for 6, 7 hours, which is just ridiculous. So that's crap. So here's my thing on this. If you can, and it sounds so crazy, study before work. If you start at 8, get to work at 7 and study for an hour, or 6:30 if you can. I don't know how long your commute is. If it's a longer commute, put my podcast on and listen to while you're riding. If you're driving or if you're in the train, whatever it is. Hear me out. If you study in the morning, say. Okay, now let's say you can get to work at 6. It means you have to get up at like 4:30, which sucks. Get to work at 4:30. I mean, get up at 4:30, take a shower, get ready, get to work at 6:30. You study for an hour and a half, 2 hours, right? Okay. Then you go to work, you're miserable, you come home, but then you're fucking done. Okay. Then you're done. Okay. You are absolutely done. You get done with work at 5, you go home, you got nothing to do. You watch Grey's Anatomy, you watch, the Vanderpump Rules, you can watch whatever else shows on the summer. You can do anything you want. Okay. Now, so that's what, if you can start studying in the morning, you'll be less burnout because you will have, and you can sit, and again, if you can't, you got to maybe stay at work, study there, and then go home. So again, Dustin, I know it's hard, but I know it sounds crazy getting up at 4:30, right? But again, you're much more aware. I don't even have to be 4:30. Maybe it's 5, but whatever it is, you want to get to work or study at home and then go to work in the morning. You will see a game changer. I remember Amy Thomas, great girl, right? I once said to her offhand, maybe study in the morning. She took that and ran with it. Okay. She started doing study groups at 4:30 in the morning. Now remember, 4:30 in the morning Eastern, she was like in Utah or Idaho, wherever it was. She was like, so she was doing like 3 in the morning, but she was an animal. She nailed all her exams. And she got a bunch of girls to do study morning in the morning, which is goddamn crazy, right? So that's the goal. The morning is way better than nighttime. I promise you. Just try it. The thing is, so what happens is, don't study. So this is what I want you to do. If you're going to try it, don't study tomorrow because you're up late already. Just go to sleep, get up, go to work. Don't study. Maybe don't study Friday. So Saturday and Sunday, just study from like 8 to 11, and then 8 to on Saturday, and then 8 to 11 on Sunday, and then you're done. Maybe even to 12. Don't go more than 2, 3, 4 hours. Then you're done. Enjoy the rest of the day. Maybe there's good weather, depending. Okay. Oh my God, those are great hours. Definitely do the morning, kid. You do 3 hours in the morning, and then you do nothing when you get home. Okay. Now, then study and then go. And then, so right now, don't do anything tonight. Dustin, just take the night off and take tomorrow off and then start on Saturday. And just try the mornings. It'll help. I promise you. You will not burn out. Okay. Yes, read the book again. It always works. Okay. Now, where are we? Okay. Again, that's so fucking funny, Eddie. Okay, now. Like, I see things like, good for you. I guess the Viagra's working. Okay, so now. It's not an easy test. Chris, you're in good shape. On Past Perfect, your score's there. If you're good on options, you're ready to take this fucking test. Just make sure you got customer counts down. Make sure don't worry about the math as much. Make sure you got customer counts down and make sure you got the suitability. If you're good on the suitability, also check the ones you got wrong. If they're wrong because you're convoluted, that's one thing. If they're wrong because you don't know your shit, that's a bad thing. Okay. But if it's more because Past Perfect questions are a little convoluted, maybe you want to switch it up. Okay. Not switch it up, but don't worry about it. If you're getting it wrong because you're convoluted, see, sometimes I talk before my brain or my brain is ahead and my mouth doesn't catch up. So if you're getting mid-70s, you're fine. Go over the wrong ones. If it's because of tricky questions, you're good to go. If it's because you don't know it, you got to reread that shit. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy, right? It does work though. Okay. Nima, for what test? Yes, there is, but what test? Okay. Yeah, XJ, I mean, I know. Here's the thing though, you got to read it with the cap on you, especially have to read it one time without taking tests. Just get through the damn thing. That's what you do. Just get through the fucking thing. Oh, for the essay, 100%. Hold on. Dustin, you will see a massive change. Okay. Yeah, Chris, I agree. The morning is so much better, and you're in a better mood. You get home, the sun's out, you got nothing to fucking do. It's awesome. Okay. Sissy, I agree. You should read the book. I always say that. Boom. The book is huge. If you want, here's the thing. You want to get another vendor? Go get STC or Achievable. Okay? Go get STC or Achievable. Let me see if I have this. Hold on. You find this Facebook. Oh, no, it's not going to be on this one. I'm getting a link for you for Achievable. Okay. Oh, the Woolworth lunch counter. I belong to this group that's all about nostalgia, and it's like, it's painful. Okay. Okay. Why is it not? Why are there not other things featured? Oh, okay. What the fuck? Where is I thought I had another post here. Oh, okay. That just sucks. I thought I had a pin post in here that helped. I thought I had that. Oh, well. I have a link. 1 second. Here. This is a great Nima. They give you a free trial on anything, okay? Achievable is awesome for the SIE. So Nima, go check that one out. It's all online. There's no hardcover book, and they don't have an app, but it's made for the phone. So you can. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get that desktop thing on there, but it does work. It'll help a lot. I'm so mad because I used to have a thing where it was. Let's see. There it is. Okay, I thought it was there. Here's the thing. The reason I want to get this code in here is because you get a $10 discount too. If you go, I think they can get you this. Nima, here. Hold on. There's the whole thing. Don't worry about get the link. But in the bottom, there's a code. That discount code will give you $10 off. And you can get a free trial. Give it a shot. It's awesome. Okay, it'll help, I promise. Okay. I think that's it. Are we all done? We got done. 9:14. Thursday nights are always weird, right? Thursday nights are always weird. Any more questions before I head out? I think I got everyone's questions, right? We'll just be quiet. Okay. Guys, and you all know, I want to address something here. Just real quick. So, as far as the T+1 shit goes, right? Everyone's worried that T+1 isn't on the test. Doesn't fucking matter, right? I did a video. You know what it is. You know T+1. You know the X date is the same as a record date. I did a video on it. None of you watched it, but that's all good. Don't make me cry or anything. But here's the thing. It doesn't fucking matter. Here's the thing. There's, they usually with these updates, they take months to put it on. Here's why I don't think they will. Usually with updates like, RMD or this, it's minor. This is the big fucking deal. This, like, the entire industry is based on T+1. There's very little chance you're keeping this off the test for a while. So I think it's going to be on there for a while, okay? I think it's going to be on fairly quickly. But here's the thing. It doesn't fucking matter if it's on. T+2 is not a thing anymore, right? So T+2 is never in your vocabulary anymore. So you don't have to worry about it. So if they put a question up there, it's T+1. They're not going to forget a question and go, oh, we forgot it's T+2. That's not a thing. So you know what T+1 is. You know it's there. You should kind of fucking hope it's there because and those are easy goddamn questions. So people always ask, is it going to be on there? Who cares? It is. We know, yes. Whether they take it off or not, you want to hope it's on because those are gimme questions. Those are easy fucking questions, okay? That you want to make sure that you want them. It's like getting break-even questions on options. Those are easy layups. Just seriously, it's just the way it is, okay? Wow, that's pretty good. That's a long-ass interview. Boom, I think so. You always love it when the interviews go way long, but it's good. Like when my daughter was at Bridgewater, their interviews are 8 hours long. All of them are. They switch all day, and then it doesn't go short. But then they give you feedback on them. Like she had a friend of hers apply, and they liked him, but they said you're not the right fit for us. You're not as quick enough thinker. But they gave him good, like Bridgewater. If you can get an interview there, even if you don't get hired, you get absolute great feedback on you. They have this shit down to a Bridgewater hedge fund. They have it down to a T. They give you feedback. They don't ghost you. They literally, tell you exactly what they think of you, which is good and bad, right? Like I would never want to go. Like I said, oh, I should go there, and my daughter goes, no, and I agree. I'm in denial. I'm self-aware of a lot of shit, but I don't need to have them go, well, you're a this and that and this. I'd be like, okay. Anastasia, that is fucking awesome. A 4-hour interview is a really long time, and that's really good. Usually they're in and out half an hour later. Now, don't forget to follow up with a thank you note at some point. I know it sounds like I'm an old man doing it, but people do like that, and maybe do it in writing, not as an email. Just throwing it out there. Again, even if it won't hurt you, and it might help. Okay, everyone. I think we're in good shape here, right? Good Thursday. It was not bad. It's a Thursday. It's the last Thursday of May. We get the next one's up. I'll be warning you. Tuesday night may or may not happen. I'll know. Thursday definitely will. Tuesday night may or may not happen. I may even switch it to another night just for the thing because I am away and I have to decide if I'm going to do it or not because it's a big party that night and I'm not fucking missing it. Okay. Yes, I'm saying you don't have to do it, but maybe a little card, like a little, whatever. You don't have to do it. Just think what you feel, depending on how your vibe went. But you want to acknowledge that they interviewed you. Do something to follow up. Okay. Dustin, that's awesome. Anastasia. Lana, you better be fucking off my thing. Who else was taking it? Ricardo better be off my live because you better be asleep already. Okay. Everyone, I love these. Again, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my best nights. I'm, again, warning you, I may not be on Tuesday. If it is, it'll be a short one because I got a lot of shit to do. And where's my shit? Yes, yeah. Are you in Florida? Billy, I thought you're in California, right? Come to Saratoga, baby. I'll be in Saratoga all week. I'm gonna be in Saratoga all week. Okay, everyone. Y'all have a good night and enjoy the sweet sounds of hedge fund.
I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5". I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5". I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.